Hi, my name is Kate and welcome to my channel. Today I continue the conversation with Rachelle Garcia Seliga, who is a midwife and also an author, a trainer of innate postpartum care certification program. And in today's video, Rachelle is going to share what are the most critical points to think of for anyone who is giving birth in a hospital. I hope you will find this conversation insightful, and if so, please leave us a comment and let us know what was the most useful for you during birth preparation. And now to Rachelle. Is there a way still to get this positive experience being in a hospital, let's say, and what is needed, like care provider for sure. But for example, take Cyprus. It's one of the highest C-section rates country in Europe, maybe the highest one. And then there is birth at home is illegal, so you have to go to the hospital. No doula, there are like few doulas, and no midwife or doula will assist you if you don't want to go to the hospital. And there are like a couple of private clinics which are quite expensive, let's say, so not all people can afford them. Is there is something and you need to stand up for your rights and for your needs, and being in this highly vulnerable state of actually birthing. At the same time, it feels like you have to struggle and you have to fight for the space to happen. Like, what are any strategies that could help someone in this situation? Any ideas? Like, it's difficult, I know, but it's the reality, I think.
I personally am not a believer in reforming things, right? Like, if we're saying that most births are happening in the hospital and therefore the care providers are educated in the way that they are, there's no conditions that are actually required for physiologic birth to happen. It's like, what can you do in there? Bring a diffuser and have it smell good with essential oils. Put on music. It's like, you're not going to change these structures that are there, And so that's why, for me, I feel like it's this time we're living in, it's going to take courage and focused courage and determination. And really what I feel like it comes down to also is self-worth. To get really freaking creative in how do we do things, And I surely don't know how to solve the world's problems, but I know that in my specific sphere, it's it requires this strategizing. It requires us to have that courage and self-love to think outside the box of what we're offered about creative solutions. Because if we say, well, it's like this, and so therefore we have to, then nothing else exists, right? So what to do then? Maybe there's women coming up who are going to get trained as midwives. Maybe women are going to have more free births. Maybe women need to leave the country to have their babies in peace. I don't know, but I do know that the time we're living in is going to require us all to get creative, because we need a really big change. We need a revolution, is what we're talking about. And that's not going to come by looking around us to see what exists, and let me use what exists to create this. We need to get new ideas. We need to bring down new ideas and open ourselves up to the potential that other things exist that we haven't even considered, to create the solutions we need. Because I'm in connection with birth and healthcare providers from around the world, and there is places where it is freaking horrible. Maybe in Cyprus, it's really horrible. In South Africa, it's really fucking horrible, There's many places in the world where it's insanity, But also for us as women, it's how much and how long are we going to allow people to tell us we can't birth in our own homes? Who decides that shit? And we're complying with that, So it's it's on us as women to say no. right? But this is the waking up process, right? It's like, okay, and that's what we're in right now. It's the waking up to this.